Good morning. My name is Doyle, and I do these videos to heal my detrimental vulnerability. My purpose is to shine light in darkness and to speak truth. I sometimes get written messages that I'm asked to read. Spirit asks me to read them. And I always end with a healing song. Today's song is going to be the one that helps me the most, and it's called Learning. Because as long as I can remember that I am learning something through whatever my circumstances are, then it just seems to make it okay. Make me okay. Not make the thing that's happening okay, but makes me okay amidst it. So I'm going to read what Jesus asked me to write and read, and then I'm going to sing the song Learning Love. I was down for a few days, and when I say down, I mean my detrimental vulnerability got the best of me, and I didn't show up for myself. I didn't show up to make videos. I didn't even show up to practice my guitar. I had a bout of depression, and it really got me good. And it's understandable. I recently experienced a break from a person and a future that I thought was going to be for the rest of my life. And I don't think humans, can just snap back from that, especially after already having gone through, a lot of heartbreak before this one. So I'm learning through it. That's the best thing I can do is, I gave myself a couple days to throw a pity party, and that's exactly what I did, and it was very fun. But it's not helping me grow or mature or learn. So I decided to end the pity party, and now I'm cleaning up. I'm doing cleanup. So I'm showing up again for myself now, instead of, I went MIA a couple days and, just felt sorry for myself and cried, and, I just leaned on all my old vices, the ones that work best. And I'm not ashamed of that, because my human needed to do that. And I let her, because I take good care of her, and I watch her. And I make sure that she uses discernment now. So when her pity party got to be a little much, I ended it. I've been stewarded with this human and this life, and so I'm choosing to send it in the trajectory that is most aligned with its highest good and mine. We are the same, though. My human is my container, and it's how I communicate and express in this world. And so I respect it, and I honor it. And I deeply love it, and I accept it. And it is a gift. So when we look at the world that way, we can see that really we don't do each other harm. It's the darkness that we unconsciously allow to direct our thoughts that cause us to harm others that are us. When we harm others, we harm ourselves, because we are all connected. And I was pondering that this morning, and I wrote a lot more than what I'm going to read today, but Jesus showed me what to read today. And I do mention some people's names, so I'm just going to substitute those names with the other when I get to them, okay? All right. I read a book called A Course in Miracles. It was channeled by, oh my gosh, if I need to learn her name and tell you. It was channeled by an author in like the 60s, 70s, and 80s, I believe. Jesus channeled it to her. So I read that book, and it's Jesus. It's Jesus, all right. But anyway, so that's what I'm referring to when I read this. It says, Jesus said in his chapter called Roman numeral 4, the branching of the road, your way is decided. And I questioned Jesus about that this morning in my quiet time. And I interpreted it. I take this to mean that our free will is only powerful in this physical world. We lose the power of choice between light and dark once we are excarnated. So it's not that we'd lose choice once we're excarnated, but this is the only place where we can choose between light and dark. We can't choose evil once we're excarnated, once we're out of this body. Only can we choose evil when we're in a human body on earth, okay? So excarnated souls have the power of choice still, but they always choose within the light, right? Do you understand that? A soul cannot choose darkness. It can only be deceived by it while incarnated, and then their human becomes possessed by it as a result of their willingness to stay in fear, as opposed to having the courage to look upon the truth and release the temptation of fear. I hope that makes sense. So when Jesus says, your way is decided, and it triggers within me like, WTF, I thought I had free choice, right? It means that you are always meant to choose light. Choose expansion, not contracting. No matter what. You always just choose light, no matter what the choice is, in every situation. Jesus is acknowledging that sometimes the path in front of us branches, right? And we must choose a trajectory for the next part of our journey. Sometimes we are at that point where we have to choose between multiple options, at least two, right? And as humans, we are so concerned about which way is the right way. And Jesus is telling us it doesn't matter which way you choose. If you choose light, the light will go with you on that way, and you will learn all the things you are meant to learn to get closer to realizing our union with the all. Do you understand? It doesn't matter which path you choose. You could choose either path, but when you choose that path, choose the light. Choose light on that path, the whole way on that path. I choose that path, and I choosing light on that path. I choose that path, I choose light on that path. Either way is going to work, is what Jesus is saying, because your way is decided for you means you choosing light is what's meant for you. You can choose darkness on either one of those paths if you wanted, or any path. You can always choose darkness, but once you excarnate, aka die, like your human dies, you're going to be back in a soul that's going to be like, what the gosh, like that's what Hitler did when he died. He was just like, what the F? What the F did I do? What is that? How did that happen? And he learned. And then he came back and tried it again. And who knows? Who knows if he got it? Who knows? He might have not gotten it with all the evil that's in the world today. He might be one of them. Who knows? Oh, gosh. I don't know. Although he wouldn't be very old, would he? Anyway. Okay, let's go back to this. So, there is no wrong way. There is only a choice between light and dark, whatever way we choose. I choose light. I choose to acknowledge the other's innocence and Doyle's innocence. I choose to see them both clearly, without sin. I forgive both of them in their humanity, with all that dark conditioning weighing them both down. So your way has been decided means that your free will here on earth only affects the current progress you're making toward the light, not your ultimate destiny. Your ultimate destiny is the light. If you choose dark, you're not progressing towards the light. If you choose light, you're progressing towards the light. I mean, that's what it boils down to. So choose light. So your free will here on earth only affects the progress you're making toward the light. Your free will after you're not on earth and you're up or wherever you are, like you're in a different realm. I can't describe it as a human. I don't get it yet. But when you're not a human, when you're not incarnated, you still have free will. It's just all within the light. You can only choose things that are within the light. You can only choose, this is how I'm going to grow. This is how I'm going to learn this lesson. This is how I'm going to never do that to other people again. This is how, you know what I mean? And then you come and you try it, but you're conditioned with darkness. Molly, leave it. Molly, no barking. No. No. Molly, no barking. Okay. I'm not perfect, so if that's bad dog training, please let me know. I mean, tell me what I could do better. Probably go see what she's barking at, but I'm recording. Should I stop recording? I'm not asking for other people's validation because I can validate myself, which is something brand new that I'm learning. But I mean, if you are like a dog expert, I'm open to the truth. Anyway, okay, so it only affects your current progress here. It's just a matter of how much does our human want to fuck around and find out before it's ready to get with the program and align its will with what we're actually here to do, which is shine our light to dissipate the darkness. Okay? So I'm showing up again, but I am also telling you that I just received a pretty big deadline for a life dream of mine. And so I have 3 weeks to get a certain amount, to get to a certain milestone. So I am just choosing consciously to take my energy away from making these YouTube videos in the morning. And there's a few other things that I'm taking my energy away from right now. And I'm going to be putting it into achieving this deadline 3 weeks from now. And then once I achieve the deadline, I will reassess, and my first priority will be to come back to the YouTube videos and the other things that I've now set on the back burner while I focus on this goal. So I'm here showing up one last time, basically, for 3 weeks to say I love you and I want you here, and I am taking some time to go pursue a goal that is very important to my heart and soul and is integral to my purpose. And I will be back as soon as Spirit directs me back here. Okay? I feel like this is a space where I belong because I've noticed some people are starting to watch the videos. So that means I'm helping people, I think, unless it's just like haters and stalkers. I don't know. But anyway, so that was it. Yep. All right, and we're going to sing the song that is going to be my mantra today, the first day back from my pity party. This is going to keep me on track. I'm learning love. I'm learning peace. forgiveness and benevolence. Compassion is my friend, wisdom is my guide. I am being carried by the joy I hold inside. I am learning love, I am learning peace, I am learning truth, humility, I am learning comfort and acceptance, forgiveness and benevolence. Compassion is my friend, wisdom is my guide. I am being carried by the joy I hold inside. I am learning love. I am learning comfort compassion is my friend, wisdom is my guide. I am being carried by the joy I hold inside. I am learning love, I am learning peace, I am learning truth, humility, I am learning comfort and acceptance, forgiveness and benevolence. Compassion is my friend, wisdom is my guide. I am being carried by the joy I hold inside. I am learning love.